Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, is there life on other planets?
It's really happening!
This June,
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen!
This is the bathroom.
we are not
This is awesome!
alone.
Are you gonna eat me?
What? Ew. What kind of alien are you?
Disney and Pixar's Elio, only in cinemas.
This is air, bro. Sure, I'll be able to do this perfectly.
No.
Two.
Can you help me study this?
Oh my gosh.
From Disney and Pixar. Life is better with your best friend.
I sure could use a friend.
Your life is down here, Elio.
This June,
Welcome. I'm Glorden. Elio, come on.
the best adventures
I've never had a friend before.
Up top.
are the ones you take with friends.
If I could belong here, maybe I could belong on Earth too.
Disney and Pixar's Elio.
Another one.
From Disney and Pixar.
See?
Life is better with your best friend.
I sure could use a friend.
Your life is down here, Elio.
This June,
Welcome. I'm Glorden. Elio, come on.
the best adventures
I've never had a friend before.
Up top.
are the ones you take with friends.
If I could belong here, maybe I could belong on Earth too.
Disney and Pixar's Elio.
just ask something about
Can you help?
I need something with people in it. Okay, let's see this shit. Something's wrong. Okay. Yo. Ooh. Let's get it.
It's a video.
Okay, shit. What's up? You did what's up? You was rocking out there.
It's a video.
Okay, shit. What's up? You did what's up? You was rocking out there.
It's a video.
Okay, shit. What's up? You did what's up? You was rocking out there.
Yes, I am taking that.
Say if this person meets all of your basic needs and they mark off the checklist for certain types of characteristic traits and qualities about that person. There's other aspects about them that you might not even know that you end up discovering that is attached to some of those traits. So I'm basically saying that you end up learning about things on a deeper level that just bring it more into perspective, because you may not know that you're putting certain things on these lists that are like on surface level, you know, that you might be thinking is beyond, like past surface level, but it is surface level. All of these interactions is for learning, you know. That doesn't mean go into a relationship or a situation with the mindset of, oh, I'm just gonna be here just to learn something and then leave. Just naturally flow with the flow of the relationship, but also don't go into it with the mindset of, oh, because it's this kind of person, that means that it's supposed to last forever and that it's gonna last forever. This is the person that I'm meant to be with, and the reason it's bad to, or the reason why it's dangerous to have that kind of mindset is because if you go into it thinking that just because you took this long of a break from interacting with people or having relationships, or say that you were celibate or whatever, and you broke out of your celibacy, or you ended your celibacy and you got into a relationship, and let's say that whenever you made these commitments to yourself about, going into isolation or being celibate or not dating anybody, that you would only, the next time you date somebody, that's going to be your last person, in the sense that you're intentionally dating now. You're intentionally making the decision to seek out people that only fall under the category of the type of person that you seriously want to be with, that matches whatever's on your list. The reason it's dangerous is because let's say that some of those things are met, and so you end up allowing yourself to date somebody. There might end up being, things that just don't align with you, but because you were so attached to the idea of the next person that you date that has these qualities I am going to be with and it is gonna work out, that you'll end up keeping yourself in a situation trying to force something to work out, or even do mental gymnastics to try to convince yourself that you're supposed to stay in a situation longer than you're actually supposed to. Some connections are not meant to last, and it's really just that simple. And if you learn to ground yourself, and you have like a good technique to ground yourself, you have just a very sustainable way of being, to where it's just easy to navigate and to find yourself back on like a level-headed decision-making basis, it will be a lot easier to be able to see through those things versus confusing yourself to the point, again, where you're staying longer than what you're supposed to. Life is literally meant to be experienced. Relationships are meant to be experienced. Love is meant to be experienced. Connection is meant to be experienced. Failure is meant to be experienced. Confusion is meant to be experienced. Having no guidance is meant to be experienced. Oh my gosh, there was a bug on my hand, sorry. There's so many aspects of life that is meant to be experienced. It's not just supposed to be a all good thing. It's not supposed to be a all bad thing. It's not just supposed to be all confusion and, it's not supposed to be all isolation either. It's not just about staying away from people. It's not about just being around people all the time. It's about balance. And it's about having the tools to be able to experience that balance. I was going to say maintain that balance, but not necessarily, because I think those moments where it's teetering to one side is also sometimes meant to be experienced, because that leads to the other areas of your life, like your evolution. When you start to pass like certain stages, there's just certain things you're supposed to experience that ends up leading you to that next stage. So I'm not going to say it's just supposed to be level the entire time. I think some of those unbalanced moments are supposed to happen that end up leading you to those balanced moments. That doesn't mean to force yourself to be unbalanced, or to force yourself to be in an unhealthy situation, or to force yourself to live an unhealthy life, or to purposefully seek out the unbalanced things in the world. It's just when those things happen, you let those things flow, and you just learn what you're supposed to learn, and you receive what you're supposed to receive, and you navigate the way that you're supposed to, and get yourself to a point where you're able to guide yourself through, and to be able to do that is definitely by being able to ground yourself. And what do I mean by grounding? It's just like, because I know that there's like this, the definition, like take your socks off and like stand barefooted in like the grass or, you know, by a tree. You know, that's grounding too, literal grounding. But you know how people say, oh, get your head out of the clouds, like that metaphor, obviously. Somebody's airheaded or just very high thinking, you know, way out there with the things that they're thinking of, you know, maybe even delusional, right? Grounding basically is where you're able to look at a situation that you're in personally, be able to recognize what you're thinking and how you're feeling, and recognize your own patterns, recognize the entirety of the situation and what's actually going on in the situation. And being able to make sound decisions in those situations while you're experiencing it, and whenever you take that time to analyze the situation, just to view the situation for what it was, and being able to make the decisions that you know actually align with who you are and what you want. And, you know, if you have, you know, a moral compass, you know, doing things that follow that moral compass, being able to guide yourself and lead yourself in the direction that you know that you want to be going in, and having clarity on what things make sense for you and what makes sense for the situation that you're in or whatever's going on. Having clarity to be able to get yourself to clear your own mind to where you have clarity to make sound decisions. That's basically what grounding is. But if you enjoyed anything that I spoke about, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing so that this video reaches someone who may also need to hear this message. Thank you and bye.
Creators looking for an edge over the competition? Get 50% off and stand out.
How we feeling, chat? Hey, what up?
What the? Nah, you tried too hard.
Damn, I'm about to compliment you. The first thing you do is jump on my.
I'm not gonna say it, bro. You tried a little hard.
How?
Nah, that's fresh.
I'm chilling. I was about to literally compliment you, and I was about to say welcome back because you got banned.
Oh yeah, you're right. Give me a hug, my nigga. I love you, bro.
God damn, bro.
No,
Let me get these. Let me get these, bro. Fuck. I'm with you, bro. Come on.
Now you should know.
This suit looks very familiar. It looks very familiar. What up, bro? It's a little watered down.
Yeah, no.
Because this not the real deal.
Obviously,
it's not the real deal.
That would be very expensive.
Because this not the real deal.
Obviously,
it's not the real deal.
That would be very expensive.
Why you running?
What's up, bro?
You jumped over that gate.
Huh?
I was right there at Shimmer.
I ran it from you?
No.
I never ran from no man.
I'm saying, you jumped over the gate?
Yeah.
University, I was right there. You came right out there, man.
You called me for your shoe because you know you didn't call me.
You gotta turn this up. Where the food at? Yo, Corey! Good word, Mark. Dabo said we look sharp. Ah! Pop! Shut up! I told you. Listen, trailer, red carpet, Suzu Spark, 100K. What I told you. Did I have him?
You told me.
Did I not tell you?
You told me. Khalil told me.
Real talk.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man, I ain't the same nigga.
Yo, oh my mother, I thought you was with CNN. I thought you was with CNN. What the? Look at Corey. I don't look like this.
Official recap.
Ace. What up, Ace? Nice to meet you, bro. Appreciate you. What's up, man? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know where we come from. Chill out. Just got here. Let's do it. I can't take my number. What's the word, man? What's the word?
Yeah, I remember White Town last one.
Yeah, last one. Yeah, I know. Man, we out here, man. We just throwing ones at these strippers. We outside, man. Lizzie.
Damn, you do like damn near pick me up.
Oh, Ace, come. What's up, Sly? You chilling? What's the word, man? I'm chilling.
Ace, boy, we got that doing it.
Ace, here you go, Ace. Let's walk around. Let's do it.
I just took
a picture?
That was you that do that?
You said a picture? All right, let's go. Yo, Chad, is everything smooth? Chad, is everything smooth? Capri, nice to meet you. I love your content. Oh, nice to meet you too. I love y'all. Piper, I know who you are. I love y'all content. Keep doing what y'all doing. No problem. Watch out her dress.
I'm sorry.
W's in the chat. I like your content, bro. SD, Yana, Janitor. You looking nice. Janitor, what's up? Oh, man, Yana, you look nice.
Can I take a picture with you?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, hold on. Evelyn and Bobby. Alex and Jessica. I'm playing.
Okay, period.
Good. Let's do it.
Yeah, nigga. Come on.
No problem. Hold on. Wait, come on. Why didn't you go to prom with Kai?
This bitch invited me out and she just...
I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. I'm not gonna lie. You not bad looking, but Rakai more on the like. Rakai.
Nigga, what the...
Oh yeah, for sure. What's up, bro? I like your content, bro. For real. Can you take a picture? Yeah, you want to get in the picture?
Bro, come on.
You.
Bro, God bless you, bro.
I be seeing your content. Yeah. You take care of her, okay?
I will, bro.
Y'all take care of each other.
Yes, sir.
Listen, I know a lot of stuff is for content. You feel what I'm saying? But when it's all said and done, when the camera's off, as long as y'all loving and respect each other, that's all that matters. You understand?
Sure.
Y'all both young, and y'all both got a lot of growing up to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was your age, I think you 16 and you're 16. Or you 15?
We're 17.
Y'all both 17? Yeah. Okay, cool. I like what y'all got going on. Kids y'all age only gonna hate on y'all because they not y'all. And you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But besides that, I like what y'all do. Listen, make sure you take care of her.
I will.
Respect her. She's a lady.
I will.
Respect her.
I swear to God, I will. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem. Oh, yes, sir. Yo, what's the word, Mark? My Dominican brother. Wait a minute, yo, this nigga is so funny. You so funny. Ray Cal! What you doing?
Twisted. Yeah, you know I have.
Bro, she do not want to hold that. Yo, chat. He got this poor lady suffering. She do not want to hold that.
In my defense, she wanted to do this. I told her I wanted somebody else.
Listen, hold on. You know, listen, you could put this bag on like that.
No, we don't have the strap.
Yeah, that's the fanny pack.
Yeah, he don't even got the bag.
I don't know how to do this.
Hold it right. Hold the camera right here, and hold your hand under it like that, like this, so it could be easier. And he tall. Did you at least show?
I've been holding it for hours though.
Now, you sousing it now.
How much you get paid an hour?
No, I'm doing this for free.
Whoa, come work for me. Oh, nice to meet you, not here.
You too, man.
Yo, come work for the Tyler Show LLC.
Cat, bro.
Shaq. Oh, see.
What's up? Take a look. Let me get through that, my boy.
Don't worry, man. Nice to see you again, bro.
Hey, you looking real Met Gala-y.
Thank you. I don't like that bandana.
No, that's okay. It matches my fit. What's going on?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
It's going on. They're all black.
Twinions! We're true friends.
I don't know that song. Let's take a shot.
It goes like we're true friends. No, you're here to the end. No, I'm singing Hannah Montana. You're singing High School Musical.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a picture. Hold this phone real quick. Twinions, Woshin, Winions, Diego. You hit 100K, Diego. I follow you. You hit 100K. Congratulations. I'm tapped in. Allison. Flaws. Wait, no, I was talking. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll fight you.
Where you going?
I'll take a shot.
I bet. You want to go take a shot now? Let's take a shot, then I'm doing my rounds. Allison. Good. Wait, what you taking more pictures? Okay. Diego.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Huh? Hey, come on.
Hey, can I stay for Popeye's interview real quick?
Hey, am I gonna get free Popeyes?
I mean, we got Popeyes here.
Where? Let's do it. I'm
okay.
hungry. Let's do Popeyes over there.
All right, let me get some.
Where the phone at? Where the phone is, mine? Come on. I'll be back. Channel 7 News.
Channel 7 News. Hello, how are you?
Good. W's in the chat. I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You look amazing. I love the belly.
Oh, thank you. Jonathan, what's up? Hi, Krishan. Thank you so much. Jonathan, what's up, bro?
You need to bring around one of your
Nice to meet you. I got you. Thank you so much. You look nice too. Huh? You know I come, everything, boat ticket, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. I came late, but it's not about the time you come, it's about how you come. You hear me? It was?
Oh, this person I wanted to see. Hello.
What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing? Who's not outside? Who's not outside? Who's not outside? Oh, damn, what's the word? Yo, there's so much people.
You outside?
Nice to meet you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Huh? You see me. KB, what's the word, man? Where you at? Oh.
Hi, baby.
KB, W's in the chat.
Hi.
Now I say,
Yeah.
so trim, so fucking. Where's the
Hold on. Let me see.
chat? Y'all know his name. Chat. Whole table. Shit like that.
Yo, my son Gio calling you though. You heard?
Where you at?
You streaming?
Yeah. My stream right here.
You mind if I get you in the video real quick?
Yeah, come on.
Just say what's up to the camera, that's all.
Attorney George Palm with the 10 gift. Thank you so much. What's up? I got he trim. W's in the chat, man. Bree. K2 is the word, Mark. Y'all look good. What's up? Let's shoot this around. Damn.
Oh my God, you are, hey.
Ain't no party Cha-Cha's games game, man.
Period.
Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck with Cha-Cha.
Yo.
Thanks, nigga.
Monique. Monique.
I miss you.
Miss you too. You look
I didn't know if
nice.
you were running for Brooklyn or me. I didn't want to be.
What's the word, Mike? Chillin'? Look sharp. Brooklyn, what's up? Brooklyn! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's up? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You said all black?
Huh?
Blue? same as last time. Where your shoes at?
Is that the same suit from last time? Wait, hold on. When did you get that?
Say it again.
I said, when did you get that?
I borrowed it. Oh, what's the word, bro? Salud James. Nice to meet you. I borrowed it. I got to return it at the end of the night.
Now you look nice.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I said,
Right, so the hair's growing.
yeah, the hair's, yeah, hold on. Say it in the mic, say it in the mic.
I said the hair is growing.
Okay, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh, hey, bro. Shit, I'm chilling, look sharp, my boy. W's in the chat. Yeah, I just got here.
Damn, you look clean as shit.
Thank you. Like that. Like that. Shit. Like that. Shit like that. You hear me?
So what's up, my nigga Talib? What's up, my nigga? First nigga in that day.
She. He right there.
Hey!
Yo, how much time?
Hey!
How much is he getting paid an hour? Hold on, real quick.
He's hired by, I don't know. This is my
Scrub.
I gotta show the bill.
Shucks. Nah, show it.
No, rate my fit though. Like, keep it.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this could have been a little tailored. I feel like you should have went tennis. Like this should be. This should be closed up.
For the tennis. I'm not you. Okay.
No, but you definitely fresh though. You definitely fresh. I'm happy for you, bro. No, this is real motion. Chat, I ain't gonna lie. Last year I came, it was crazy. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
But now.
He's underestimating how strong his community is. Look, I'm gonna be honest. He's underestimating how strong his community is because you know what he was gonna do? He literally was gonna just stream it.
Hey.
No, listen. No, I'm not gonna say it though, but that's how you build that connection with them though. No, you really don't know.
I know. I appreciate you, brother. No, you told me the right way. That's what brothers are for. This little badass little nigga.
So I'll be wrong to blow him up with all the fireworks, right?
Huh?
I'll be wrong.
You gonna blow the firework in here, nigga.
I'll be wrong, right, though?
Now you gonna be wrong with the bit.
Ever in your life, keep my money out.
I'm gonna give it back, bro. How much was it?
Oh, nice to meet you, bro. Fuck with you too, bro. Hey, bro, you can this creepy. Huh? You can collab, bro? Yeah. You can give me your number, huh? Yeah, we can do some. Listen, I'm gonna give out my number because I with you. I was giving out my people, but I know you and I with you. So you definitely can hit me up. Hey, Ray and Cal, what's the word, buddies?
I'm in the 21st and 23rd.
I love you, man. Love you too. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all is really out of pocket coming in this looking like tin can foils.
Look, it's the same as that.
Oh, BB. Ray and Cal.
It's the same as this. Same quality.
Same. Balenciaga.
Balenciaga? Now y'all look good though. Give me a hug.
I love you, Uncle Ty. I love you, man.
Janelli, where you going? Why you give me a hug, huh? What's the word, Mark? Thank you. Huh? Yeah. Debbie's in the chat. Twins! She be lying. She lying. Listen to you. Thank you, bro. Sharp as hell, bro. I like your shoes. She lying. Where your shoes at?
Why are you being heavy? Why are you gonna put me on the spot? I can't even tell. Shut
Where your shoes at?
You hungry?
Huh? Nah. She trying to make it. Nah, I'm good. I ain't hungry. I'm about to turn this up. It's good. Now you leaving the mall to come here, Maya?
I gotta pop out.
Y'all look sharp. Leak, what's the word, Maya? Like that, you know how to come, Bottega, you know how to come, like it can't be with. Alright, let's do it. Like that. Yo, listen, the best thing about my whole outfit is that my hair is really growing. You understand? Like fuck everything.
Is it?
Your shit definitely growing.
I got my shit.
That's cat. Let's do it. Let's do the TikTok. Huh?
So you gonna call me Chop 21 times? I counted all throughout streaming. You didn't call me Chop 21 times.
Only 21?
No.
Hold on, let me do the TikTok real quick. Only 21?
Only thinking you Chop.
That wasn't enough.
That wasn't a thinking you Chop.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga right here.
What you trying to do?
The poki league. No.
All right, man, come on. Record the TikTok real quick. Let's do it, all right? Nice to meet you, bro. You look sharp too, bro. No problem. Ken, what's the word, Ken? How you doing?
How
you see you? Can you chilling?
I'm getting loaded right now.
Yeah, let me see the chat. What's the word, bro?
I'm coming holla at you on the thing, bro.
All right, bet, pull up. Chat, my God. This Pat. My boy, how you feeling, bro?
Good, bro.
What's the word?
Bro, I couldn't wait to see you. I fucking love you. You're a good nigga, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. You sharp, bro. Nice to see you too, bro. You good?
How long you gonna be out here?
Out here for a few. Just hit me.
Let's do some shit tomorrow.
I bet. Take me on the gram or take it. Give me a...
Oh my God, I love you, bro. Your energy is
Thank you so much, bro. Yeah, this thing started. I came.
Your shit is immaculate, bro.
Everybody look nice, sir. Everybody look all right.
Absolutely.
Everybody look sharp, man.
Hey, you think I gotta take it? Yeah, I can get it.
You look sharp.
Yo, shout out Talil, man. I love Talil. Out of everybody, I swear to God, I love you the most, bro.
Love you too, bro.
So genuine, bro.
Thank you so much, bro. For real, bro.
I'm gonna stop right with you. What's up, bro?
W's.
Yeah, now you talking.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat. What up, bro? Nice to meet you too, bro. I love your content, bro.
Roam free with Cadbury. Buy any 2 participating slabs and nominate. T's and C's apply.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Right, come on.
Man, keep growing, G.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. W's in the chat. Yeah, come on, let's do it. Do you mind, brother? God bless your heart. W's in the chat. What's up, Stacy?
What do you rate the drip?
Unique.
10.
7 out of 10. My favorite part of that.
Yo, bro.
You're my baby, bro. Miss Stunner saying that she's from New York.
Nice to meet you, Brooklyn. Are you from New York? How long you lived in New York?
I was born and raised there.
That ass what part?
Crown Heights.
BROOKLYN. It's Brooklyn. Back at it again.
Queens, get the money right here. You heard? You niggas a day room.
That nigga, he from Memphis.
Are you from New York? Okay, what part?
That's enough. All right, come on. Love, bro.
Woo! What's this over here? This the bar?
What, weed, get your weed.
Weed?
Yep.
I don't smoke.
Okay.
A bar is to serve drinks, not za.
This is a bar. This is a za bar.
Why would you say this a...
It's the za bar. The bar is outside.
Okay. They fooled the f*** out of me.
Oh, my bad, my fault.
Straight, bro. Johnny, what's up, bro?
You good?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
We're doing this best right now.
This is a Streamer University reunion on bro.
Man, what's up, brother?
What's the word, Runick? This is a reunion. Wait, so who picking best dress?
Me.
Because they can't be biased. You picking it?
I ain't gonna lie, you don't set my ball, bro.
I know I'm calm.
I personally think you lost, bro.
Huh? I ain't mad and I ain't gonna hate.
Oh, 2 people for best dress. 2 people.
Who got best? For best dress? Stop. Let me be the judge here. Stop. Nice to meet you. I like your video.
Appreciate you, bro. With the screens, brother.
Hey, how you feeling?
Good.
telling you, stay right here. We act like we came together.
Let me see.
Don't look like we came together a little bit.
Now y'all can definitely get best dressed. Y'all can.
We can.
Y'all can. Y'all
We
can.
need to come together. Look, hey, everybody back up though. Y'all come up.
Oh no.
Yo.
This best dress. This best dress.
This
No, this
is best dress.
Okay, hold on. Selfie video.
I did that again.
You did? Oh, my bad.
At this point, you wanted to see like my face. You're complimenting me.
I mean, we handsome men. What you mean? We handsome men.
It says, Chad, who got best dressed?
Me.
Cinco and Lala. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Hey, Mel, what's the word?
You good, buddy?
I'm chilling. TT and Aries, TT, Cinco and Lala. This nigga, what's up, bro? How you feeling, bro? What's the word, bro? How you feeling, gang?
Nice to meet you. I'm Trey, gang. Hey, I'm trying to make a TikTok.
Nigga, I know who you are.
Know me, bro?
Yes, Trey.
What the?
Tyler, nice to meet you.
Man, Tyler, I'm trying to make a TikTok with you, gang.
All right, whenever you want to do it.
I'm trying to do the all in.
I got you.
Who on?
DDG and India, Reggie. Yo, where the f***
I'm
Reggie?
gonna find you again. I'm gonna find you.
All right, bet. What's the word? My people. Desi. Who got best dress? Let's get some food.
Cool. That was cool. These niggas got everything, dog. Like, pick. I just.
Calpol tablets release medicine 5 times faster than standard paracetamol tablets.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want.
Now the shirt though. Now I don't know who saw it. But I went and got I went to that store and got this shirt. We got some just, baggy pants. And then boom, chat. Oh my god, look at these. These shits are tough. Hey, what's good, my guy?
Bro, I saw you standing here earlier, and I was like, yeah, this nigga's already here. I'm so fucking late. But then I realized, oh, it's chill back here.
There's literally nothing going on. We just kind of vibing. Thank you, bro. I'm fucking with your fit. That shit clean. Sharp, did you just iron these, bro? There's not a wrinkle in sight, nigga.
Off the rack.
Oh, you just got it.
Yeah,
You look like I can't see it.
I look like a what?
No, I was thinking you
didn't do that. That's not true.
How do I look like how do you look like an alcoholic?
Because you said I look like an average bar goer.
No, like you look like you probably get really fucked up and then like need help. You know, the next morning.
No, I don't like to drink actually.
Really?
Yeah, and Berlin said he's gonna go to the Mercury's and then we all have to take a shot. And I don't like to drink because whenever I drink, I get a little loose and then I start throwing ass. And I just don't like to get to that point.
Maybe you should drink a little bit.
I do want. That's
Just
my
a little.
manager, by the way. That's my manager.
See?
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, no, little ass, bro. You gotta turn up, bro. That's supposed to be Pusha T, Wale.
I want to dance with Lil Ray really bad.
Oh, really? You gotta drink. You gotta get loose.
You think she'll make one of the white moves like this?
No, see, that's why you gotta drink. You gotta unlock more emotes. Like, you just gotta unlock a little bit more emotes so you can kind of keep up with her.
Okay, like a little bit of.
Yeah, but then that's gonna run out. You can't spam the same shit.
Hey, you don't think we'll with that?
You're gonna spam that same shit all night.
That's all I got, man. Oh, I know this one.
Okay.
Okay.
See? Why does your face doesn't match the movements though? It's so like you're like uncomfortable doing it.
I was trying to be hot.
Yeah. It's like you gotta like it's like you're having a good dream or something. Like it doesn't match what you're doing.
I just vibe it. You don't ever.
I don't know, man. It's like you're not in control of it. I don't fucking know how to explain it. This water is so fucking good. Yo, water is so underrated, bro. What?
Hey,
I didn't think you were coming.
Give me a hug first.
Yo. This is it.
What the fuck?
Give me a big ass.
Yeah, bro.
Better than that center shit, bro.
I was like, I see you in live yesterday. I was like, I thought he was gonna be here.
And then I came back, I like kept getting late after that shit, and I ain't getting here till 3 a.m.
Oh, fuck.
And then when I get to the hotel, nobody at the lobby.
What?
Bro, I'm this bitch like this nigga.
What the fuck?
He's like, oh, bro, I was in the bathroom to see you guys. I'm sorry, I raped you, huh?
The bathroom?
I was knocking on the fucking window.
That's ghetto.
There's nowhere to go. I'm fucking with you.
That's fucking ghetto, bro. Yo, it's good seeing you, man.
I was day one.
Fire, bro. Drifting. I'm telling you, you would have looked. Have you been drifting? It's so fire.
I know you
What's good, bro? How you doing?
I'm gonna try to.
Yesterday, at the event. It's so good, bro.
You ever did it? That
was my first time. Emily Chopper? Where you at? He in here? Okay. Yeah, I gotta say. Chat, this is the main quest mission for this stream. Meet Emily Chopper. Say what's up to Wale. Say what's up to Pusha T. Those are the three. Those are the three main missions. Are you playing that Elden Ring Night Rain shit? Yeah. Oh, you haven't played it yet? Nah. I feel like it's too late to play it.
No, it's not. It's not because if there's like 8 to 10 bosses, I don't know the amount of bosses for real, but there's like 8 to 10. And basically, like each run takes about 45 minutes. So you drop in, you get weapons a whole bunch, and there's a storm chasing you. And the Shaq stuff. Shaq? Yeah, he's performing. Really? Yeah, he DJs. What the fuck? Yeah, he does like EDM DJ shit. He be having crazy shows. Shaquille O'Neal. Yes. I went to his show. We had to do another like brand deal. So I did that with him, and then I got to see his show. It was lit. And it was like EDM Transformer music. I did not know that was the big as hell on the tape. What the fuck? It's a good show. It's not my type of music, but I mean, he kills it. Yeah, I mean.
My time a little bit limited, but I'm trying to get them all out.
Oh shit, that's good, bro. You good, man? I'm good, bro. Chilling, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You know, I've been supporting you, bro. It's good finally seeing you in person after all these fucking years, bro.
Putting out the comments on your video.
Yeah, I've been seeing that, bro, and I appreciate the love, bro, for real. After all this time, too, bro. It's been a long time coming, bro. I just appreciate the continued support. Always. Always.
Huge fan.
It's beautiful what you're doing. That's good. I'm Dante. Nice to meet you too. You was going crazy on the stage. I'm proud of you. You welcome. Hey, keep going, bro. Keep going, man. I'm gonna still be by your side, bro. Keep going, bro. W-fucking-N-L-E. TV. You alright? TV. This shit cool, bro. This shit cool. I'm enjoying the fuck out of this. Yo, everywhere, all at once, and you're Are you ready? Are you ready for tonight? No. You know exactly what you're doing. You're ready.
I know what's supposed to be happening. Yeah. Nobody else knows. There's a whole other person who's
Hey, you got it, bro. You got it.
The important part is a good team.
Yeah. Facts.
You got other people you can blame on shit on for all that. It's all about it.
Got you, bro.
Yeah.
And if I needed something, I was not. Wait, I do got a question. Okay. Those varsity jackets.
Yes, we're about to have some more. Some of them got called custom. The ones that we have got here yesterday.
So what's crazy is I would have got one for free.
You're still gonna do one.
We because I just paid for some. Because I was like, I need to get one. I did.
No refunds.
But no. You know, I'm supporting my bro. But I just wanted to know if like I would have got one for free. And now I know I fucked up the timeline.
What about
Hey, that sucks.
What about you? don't have big and tall.
You don't have big and tall?
We don't have big and tall. We got one for Shaq. We got one for Shaq.
That's bigger and taller.
That was the only one. But his sleeves didn't fit, so you may not even want it.
I might ask. I don't know.
No, we'll do it. We'll make sure everybody gets on.
Bet. Okay, Chad. One of Dante's mods, clip that whole interaction. Which one are we looking at? Oh, right there. You right there, bro. What? Huh? Baby's gonna talk about it on Instagram. Wale!
No, wait.
I fuck with your shit, bro. Thank you, man. I'm Dante. Nice to meet you, bro.
I said something, he didn't say nothing. He looked at you.
And when he didn't hear you. He's also in a rush.
I'm sick of this shit.
He's in a rush. Maybe you can still come. Hey, Wale. Hey, Wale.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't say shit.
Yeah, nah, me and Wale go back, bro. Like, that's my guy. It's crazy to see how big he made it, bro. Nah, bro.
You weren't even at his set. I was.
No, I was watching. I was like back here. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm tired. Like I can't walk. Yeah, I'm old as fuck. 32.
Damn. Oh my god, there's like dust on your shoulders.
How old are you?
I'm like a nice young 28.
You're 28? No, wait, dead ass? I thought you were 23.
Really?
Not because of looks, like because of how you act. Look-wise, you're giving... I think you pull off a clean 42. Look-wise, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, what do you got? I'm clean, I look fresh. You got nothing on me. I look fucking clean. What's up? Find something. Go ahead, find something. Look at chat. What can she use?
Your long ass reaction time?
Oh my, that's so tired.
That was it? XQC dresses better than you.
That's a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie.
Got your whole house on his wall.
Yo, that is a fucking lie. I'm gonna throw up. I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, you got rage baited by XQC.
He got rage baited by me.
Your tweet was actually really funny. That was a funny ass.
Yo, people still believe like this shit is real. I don't understand. My facial hair.
Oh, Lily is here.
Yeah, she was a surprise guest. Oh my god, you can say what's up to her after her set.
Can I really?
Yeah. Just introduce yourself.
Yo, I think maybe it's my voice. Like it's.
I mean, you just gotta. Like, are you looking them in the eyes? Because I feel like you're like, yo, hey, it's me. Hello. Hey, Wale.
It's like when I met you, Danielle, at the elevator.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I just want to let you know that I'm
Yeah, you were like,
you.
yeah,
We're
like.
on the same flight.
Like, just approach him as like, you know,
That's
like,
my personality.
Millie, oh my god, I just want to say I love your shit, and you know, it's nice to meet you. I'm Senna, you know, yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with you heavy, and throwing a like my nigga, like. I fuck with you heavy, my nigga. Like,
a lot of people don't know that I'm black, though, so
yeah, but like, you could risk, like, she might be like, ooh, you're like, ooh, this is spicy. I like that. It's kind of different.
Wait, you said a lot of people don't know what?
That's just black.
So like, if I gotta pull out a photo of my dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really should be like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just like throw it out there. And then that's how we get a conversation started. Because she's gonna be like, oh, wait, are you?
But here's the thing though, I'm good at the conversation part. It's the
starting it.
It's the like, hello.
Yeah,
like,
even that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I went around somebody and was like, oh shit, what? You know? They tried to stop me. I was like, I just want to say what's up. You just gotta throw it out there like that.
I gotta like push boundaries.
Yeah, like just like a little bit. Okay, he coming back. All right.
All right, Senna, hit your chance.
Now look, nonchalant, act nonchalant, like yo, we just chilling, like we vibing.
Hey, remember,
it's the initial. It's the initial.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just but
you gotta get in the way
because you don't want to be standing here like this, waiting for him. And then like trying to approach. You want to look like you chilling, like you don't even know he's coming, like he's coming right now, and then be like, then start coming up, and then start introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I got stop.
Hey, Wale. She just want to say hi. She a streamer. She's sinner. She's shy. She being weird, bro. I'm sorry. It's all good, man. W-Wale in the chat.
DMV in this bitch.
God damn. My boy clean as hell. God damn. You said you had it in the right.
When you want to throw me out there and say, why she being weird? What do you want to be weird?
You know, that's my fault. That's my bad. I probably said.
I'm gonna apologize to my friend.
Wait, no, can we fuck it up? Oh.
You want to use the cam?
Bro, fucking W. Oh, hell yeah.
Let's use the cam.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I know you too.
I'm gonna start.
Yo, start streaming.
I'm not gonna be on that much, though. I might like do it like once a week.
You play games and shit?
I don't play the pop. I play like that's the job. I don't know, like Cuphead.
We know. I know the Cuphead.
I don't know.
I know the Cuphead. I wouldn't play it. That shit too hard.
Cuphead's a good ass game.
I play EA Sports 25.
EA Sports. Okay.
That in there. I play Smash. Right.
Smash? You play Smash? Who's your character?
Snake. Samus.
Oh, you really be on that?
What the fuck?
I don't know why everybody says it. I don't know.
You don't seem like you would play like.
I thought I usually be too busy to play games. That's why.
Or like.
I was tweeting about Mario Kart. I was playing them yesterday.
Wait, you play
the new one?
No, the new one's good as fuck. You're hating it.
No, it's good, but the rubber banding is too crazy. Like you can't be the first person.
Thank you.
Okay, that is true.
You need to turn it off and just be like, if you're up, like you can still get the good shit.
Did you play Mario Kart 8?
Yeah.
That's peak Mario
I fucking
Kart.
hate that shit.
It's just too much rubber banding, but like that
It's good as fuck. Here, wait, I got you.
No, it's not good because all you gotta do is stand for just places in the last.
Exactly. All they do is hold items and wait till the end. It's luck based. It's luck based.
Bro, just say that because you lost.
Okay.
You remember when we played.
Okay, yo, I promise you, we're gonna run it back.
You know right now he's bad at games.
We're gonna run it.
If you want to run,
we can do a whole lobby. We can do a whole lobby. I play the same games like that, but I play more story. I play more story
I play
games.
Cuphead. I didn't know.
Now we're gonna introduce Cuphead to the streamers, bro. I want y'all to know.
No, Cuphead's honestly.
Cuphead makes you. No, I know.
Great. That's why I didn't play it though.
Nah, because it makes you. It gives you character.
I don't got it in me then.
You play Elden Ring?
See, Elden Ring, no.
Elden Ring gives you character.
That gives you character.
I don't want cutscenes.
If you do Cuphead, wait, Cuphead don't got cutscenes?
I mean, they fast.
So is Elden Ring.
Yeah, wait, Elden Ring don't even really got a story.
I'm gonna try Elden Ring.
You gotta fight the boss and shit.
And then can we watch it?
Hell yeah. I don't know how to use that. Okay, you got it. I don't know how to use that.
I want to see some content you playing Cuphead. I want to see how long it takes.
Bro, it's gonna piss me off.
I know.
I have a short patience, bro. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try it. All right, man. It's nice meeting you, bro.
Well, nice to meet you.
Chat. Oh my gosh. Chat. Oh my gosh. W session. Oh my gosh.
I'll sit about it. I'm a stripper. Nice to meet you. Oh, I did the different one.
Yo, after the main set, go to the big area.
Okay, the big area? Okay, got it.
Shout out.
What happened? Pull it. Blow your stuff. Oh man, we love your music.
You did a spin-up! You did a spin-up!
Take care.
Oh, that's fire!
Oh my god. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Holy shit.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You know she ain't watched the whole 55-minute reaction.
Okay, it wasn't 55 minutes. Shut up.
You know damn well.
Chat.
She did not watch that whole
She just said, I just saw your reaction. Holy, I didn't even think she knew who I was. What's happening? What's happening?
We gotta do an interview. Oh, I should see
What?
Why you didn't tell me? This is the thing you gotta tell me.
I didn't even see put. I didn't know put
Are you serious?
So he's gone.
They just said he left. Damn.
Let's just go. Sorry.
That was fast as shit.
Yellow diamonds blue like pee-pee. Yellow diamonds look like pee-pee. It's easy. Yellow diamonds blue like pee-pee. Yellow blue. Smooth blue.
Someone that enjoys finding the deeper meaning within events and within feelings. You like self-reflection, you like to weigh values and morals and figure out what's really right or what's really the truth of the matter. You like to understand things from different sides. You like complexity, you like untangling complexity. You like to understand how things aren't always just black and white, but usually some kind of mixture of gray. And if you are those things, you probably don't mind a little bit of ambiguity and uncertainty in exploring life. A lot of people tend to want something concrete that they can grasp onto, whether it's their identity or their place of work. The topics that they speak about are ones that are more concrete, are certain, are stable. They're not ever changing. So for those people, it's a little harder to understand someone who would be okay with letting things be as they are and remain open and kind of uncovering and discovering and playing with, experimenting with life and just letting it be kind of open-ended. Now, what we struggle with if we are like this is a certain level of disconnection with our outward expression, so with ourselves in the way that we outwardly express ourselves in the world, or don't because we're masking. We probably struggle with the pain and the sting of rejection, of people seeming to not care what we think, or dismissing it, or ignoring it, or feeling not important to people we care about because they can't meet us where we are. And this kind of ends up being a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? If we experienced a lot of this when we were younger, then we develop coping mechanisms to deal with that sting of rejection. We do two things, both externally and internally. So internally, we hide away, we close off, we can't not be ourselves, right? But we can choose who we are ourselves with. And so usually the safest person to be ourselves with is ourself. So we learn practices and behaviors of self-isolating. We really appreciate our alone time because we get to be our most authentic selves. The problem with this is that we begin to build these really, really rich inner landscapes of ideas and concepts and understandings of the world and perspectives that are really beautiful. They're like gems that ought to be shared with the world. But we get so practiced at not sharing them with the world because we experience negative things, negative consequences, that we keep them inside. And so we never get the opportunity to practice expressing these things, articulating these beautiful, complex ideas and thoughts. So when we actually do get the opportunity to open up to someone because they're willing to listen, these beautiful, complex ideas come out like this, and you can't express it as beautifully as you want to, as you know the idea is that it exists within you, that energy within you, you know it's beautiful and amazing and like totally awesome, but you don't know how to express it. And the other problem with this internal, when we turn inwards and keep it to ourselves, is that we don't get exposure to challenge our thinking, our perceptions and everything. That's beautiful, but it is just from our point of view, and we do need other people to challenge us so that we don't start listening to our own biases. Our own biases start adding up to stories that may be true for us, but they're not true for everyone. And then we start turning those stories into judgments against other people, which causes further separation. So that's not always the healthiest thing, though we do it, right? It's coping. It's the way that we cope with the world. The other thing is that when we do have to interact externally and socialize with people and feel like they don't understand us, is we start to learn to mask. We put on the mask. When people ask us, how's the weather? Oh, great. Yeah, no, I heard it's supposed to rain in a couple days. Like nothing kills our souls more, right, than having to talk about something so mundane as the weather. But we learn to put up with this because it's how we get acceptance. It's how we are able to get through the line at the grocery store by making small talk with the cashier without feeling awkward because we just don't want to speak because we just don't find it interesting. Like, we're going to do the thing. But the thing is, we do the thing in every arena that we externalize and socialize in. So when we're at the grocery store, when we're at our job, when we're with family or friends, like that don't quite get us at that level. We are masking in all these situations. And when you mask yourself, it's draining. It's tiring. Because you're holding yourself at a distance. You're like, I cannot express all of me. I need to filter what I say. I need to filter who hears me because they won't quite get me and blah, blah, blah. Like it's draining. It is hard. Not only that, then it takes effort to communicate in that way that they can hear you. A little side note, a little asterisk I want to say is, if you're familiar with the Myers-Briggs system, the MBTI personality test, it goes over the different types of people, and that different types of people speak or think abstractly and speak or think concretely. And I find that when I'm really tired, when I'm exhausted, I think and speak abstractly, and my husband thinks and speaks concretely. And so when I'm really tired after a long day of work and I want to, we're talking, we're catching up, and he tries to explain something to me from work, I can't mentally process it. Like, it takes energy to process what he's saying because I'm trying to visualize and put my thoughts into concrete terms to understand him. And normally I wouldn't think about this, right? Normally that wouldn't even come up. It wouldn't bother me that he's speaking like that because I can translate as he's going because I have energy. At these times where I don't have energy, it becomes kind of noticeable that it's like taking extra brain power to translate. And so I feel like that if that's the case for me, it must be the same case for people who speak and think concretely. It just takes more brain power to follow along what someone who speaks a little more abstractly or a little more, trying to find the hidden meanings and has these beautiful, rich inner structures and landscapes within themselves. They're trying to interpret that. And if we're not very good at articulating that to the point of where they're understanding, that can be very difficult. It takes more effort and mental energy from them. So sometimes we get triggered by people not understanding us, and sometimes that's kind of the process that's going on. It's getting lost in translation, or it's just difficult because we're almost kind of speaking two different languages. It's like if you want to watch Netflix at the end of the day after you've worked really hard and you don't really want to watch something new because that would take brain power and emotional capacity that you don't have, and you just want to watch something familiar. It's kind of like that, right? Where it takes a little more effort. And normally, like, if you're not tired, you're totally up for watching something new, right? So I think sometimes that happens. And so I want to make sure that that comes across, that it's not necessarily that people are not able to understand you, but that sometimes there's just like translation energy that has to be met up, right? To make that cohesive interaction. The other thing to keep in mind is that people can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. So if most people don't think about, and I don't want to say like most people, but like if the people that you're interacting with that feel like they don't get you, don't think abstractly or like deeply or about the types of things that you think about when you communicate with them, and there's no language to bridge. There's no shared vocabulary, or there's no shared concepts. What you're asking them to do is kind of jump in the deep end of the pool without a lifeboat, without a life raft, and without knowing how to swim in the deep end. Now you know how to swim because you swim every day, all day. This is your territory, right? And so when you're asking someone to dive in there with you, it can be kind of hard for them. So those are two things I want you to keep in mind, because sometimes it's not always personal. Sometimes it's literally just different makeup of different people. And the last thing that I want to bring up as a side note before we're about to get into like how to deal with the hurt, is that if you're familiar with the human design system, there is a type called the projector. The projector tends to be this type of person. Now, everyone watching this video might not be a projector, but look into that. If you are a projector, you have a very penetrating aura. You tend to get very deep with whoever is in front of you, and you go deep together and you connect. If that person is not ready for your penetrating aura, they are not going to receive whatever you have to say, regardless of how wise your advice is or how good your perspective is. They need to be in a space where they are open and receiving to the energy that you're sending their way. That's part of that projector having to wait for the invitation. That doesn't mean that you have to wait to speak. You can speak at any time, and when people start to recognize what you are known for, what is so good about your advice and your energy and your perspective, then they will invite you in and ask you questions or invite you in to speak more. And so then that's the time to speak. So it could be the way that your energy works in the world, and getting more familiar with the way that energy works within you and within other people helps us to not take it so personally either. However, there is the part of us that when we were young, we did take it personally because we didn't know any other way to build our self-confidence or cope with having people not understand us. Here we go. We're going to address the deep feelings of being misunderstood and not heard and not seen. So first thing that we want to do is learn to be with the triggered part of ourselves. So recognizing our triggers, the triggers that come up when you feel like you are trying to say something and someone is not receiving it. Notice what happens in your body first. This is going to be a really excellent way to notice the triggers. You'll probably notice the thoughts like, oh, it's happening again. Like, oh, they're not connecting with me. They don't understand me. Like, why did I even try? Right? Those are all like the chaotic little fluffy cloud thoughts that are going on. But notice what's happening in your body. Were you like engaging in conversation? Notice that they're kind of like eyes glossing over, not really receiving you, whatever it is, right? And you start to pull away, cross our arms, put a barrier up in between us. Are you distancing yourself from them and from it, which is totally normal and it's healthy and it's okay because you're trying to protect yourself, right? So no judgment there. Do you recoil? Do you feel stung by the fact that they are not understanding you? Did they misunderstand you? That's a big one. And oh, the recoil of being misunderstood sucks so bad because you're usually probably trying to make sure that everyone feels understood, and then they misunderstand you in that, and you're just like, triggered. Another one is shutting down. It's that time when you just shut down my participation in the conversation because, well, I'm not going to be understood anyway. So those are the main types of, triggers that we feel in our body. But there's another one that I want to point out is that sometimes you actually do get to meet with someone who does see you and meets you on that level, and you're like, yes, we can talk about these things, we can connect, I feel connection, I feel intimacy. Teal Swan breaks down the word intimacy into me see, to feel seen, that intimateness of connection where you feel seen. And God, do we crave it. When we go most of our lives without having that level of deep intimacy, it just feels so right when you meet someone that is able to connect on that level, that does appreciate your insight or does appreciate the deeper meaning of life, and you go off on this beautiful conversation. 3 things can come up for us though. 1, we instantly become suspicious and wary of this person. Like, do you really see me? Do you really get me? Because we're running through all the different times in the past, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, of like, this doesn't end well, or I thought this person understood me and then at some point they didn't, or whatever, right? So we might become suspicious, we might distance a little bit. The second thing could be we open up and we're like, oh my God, floodgates open, like, let's talk and connect about everything. And so you open up more than you usually do, ever. And what happens? An hour later or the next day, you get that vulnerability hangover where you're like, the shame starts to creep in. You're like, oh my God, what did I say? What did they think of me when I said that? What, because you haven't had proper mirroring to be like, it's okay to be you. Your thoughts are great. So you instantly go to, I need to critique myself. I need to turn inwards, self-introspect, and I need to critique everything that could possibly have been misunderstood by them, right? We've become our own, we've internalized that outer critic, we've internalized it into ourselves to monitor ourselves and our thoughts and our words because we don't want to risk rejection. And so we turn it inwards to make sure that everything had passed that filter. But in this one case, we were vulnerable with someone else and we didn't filter what we thought. And oh my God, we go into panic, right? That's something that can happen. And we'll address that in just a minute. But the third thing that can happen is sometimes, this doesn't always sound nice, but sometimes we get jealous. Sometimes we're like, what the hell? This person has opened up and shared a deep thought, and maybe other people around heard it and they acknowledged them for it. And we're just like, why do they get the approval but I don't? Or I said something similar and no one received me then, but they heard them. Like, there's jealousy that comes up. And it's because this person is like representing that gap between like where we want what they have, which is the recognition, the validation, the connection, the intimacy, and we don't have it. And that doesn't feel good. So with all these feelings that are coming up, we can then address them. By becoming aware of our triggers, we become aware of these feelings, of the somatic sensory experience of what it feels like to be triggered by this feeling of not feeling misunderstood. And now we can address the feelings that are coming up, the jealousy, the anger, the vulnerability hangover, the shame that comes with it, the suspicion and the wariness of someone who could connect with us, because we get so used to being on guard that when someone is like, we are able to open up with them, we're like, I don't want to let the guard down because I don't want to get hurt again. Healing is a complex process, right? There's a lot of different elements to it, and it can be multifaceted. So you may be feeling all those things. Maybe you felt all those. You felt suspicious and wary. You don't want to let your guard down. You let your guard down. Then you felt vulnerable. Then you felt the shame, and then you needed to self-criticize. And then you felt the jealousy. Like, that person doesn't seem to be going through all this internal chaos that I'm going through. So what the heck? Why me? Why did I have to experience so much crap early on for being me, for just being me, and not being understood and not being seen, not being heard? Like, why me, right? We get into this space, and this is a beautiful space because, let me tell you why. Because these feelings are like that trap door on the subconscious. So we have our conscious mind, we're doing all these things like thinking, interacting with people, whatever, right? We've got the subconscious mind, which holds all the hurt that we don't want to carry around in our conscious mind on a daily basis. And what is the trap door that holds that stuff securely in the subconscious? All these triggered feelings that we don't want to feel. Those feelings, they're in there, they're in the subconscious, and they are kind of like, once we start to feel them coming up, we're like, nope, shove it back down. And that's like the trap door that keeps the lid on the subconscious so we don't deal with that deeper hurt. But if you are watching this video, we are addressing the deeper work of healing those feelings of feeling misunderstood so that we can heal it and release it and then move forward with life, feeling willing to try again, to try to articulate this rich inner landscape, to communicate with others, to find those people who will understand us. Because we need all points of view in this world. We are highly skewed in this world towards people who do not have that rich, deeper understanding and of complexity and of systems. And we see it in this very shallow arena of social media and politics. These places in our society that are very important that we need to be thinking a lot more about, right? Or our education system, or the environment, or so many things, right? We need the deep thinkers. We need those people who are introspective, who are self-reflective, who are self-aware, who are aware of bigger systems and bigger puzzles and bigger patterns at large. We need those people. Those people are feeling misunderstood and hurt and have been hurt by the people who don't understand them. And we need people to heal this and work on the skills to come out and articulate. We need their voice. We need your voice. So, if we're going to address these deeper feelings, the first thing we got to do is let ourselves feel them. They are going to come up, and it's going to feel very scary because we don't know how to deal with them. But really, the biggest thing that our emotions want is just to be felt, to be present with, to sit with, to let it come up, and just let it take over. This is something really interesting. When you start doing emotional healing work, you can actually sit with an emotion and let the energy overtake you. It's going to feel scary at first because you've never let it do that before, but as it overtakes you, you'll start to feel it somatically in your body. You feel a tightness in your throat, you feel a pounding in your chest of panic, you feel shaky, you feel like your mind is just going buzzing, craziness with just mad, chaotic thoughts. You feel that rush of blood of anger and frustration. Let yourself feel it. The emotion wants to be expressed. Think about emotion as energy in motion. If you have been trapping this energy in motion that needs to be in motion, that needs to flow through you and out of you, if you've been trapping it in your subconscious, in your body, you are literally a container for these old energies and vibrations. They need release. They need to be seen and expressed and to be able to move through you and beyond you, out of you. You do not need to carry this around anymore. It's time to let it go. And so you've got to let yourself feel the feeling. And that's what presence means. When people talk about healing and emotional healing or spirituality, they're talking about presence, letting it be, just be like, imagine if you're sitting next to someone and letting them vent and get angry and whatever, and you're just there, you're sitting, you're holding space, you're being a great friend, you're just listening. That is what you need to do for your feeling, except your feeling cannot speak in words. It needs to be felt somatically as energy through your body. So let yourself go into the closet with a pillow and scream your lungs out. Let yourself punch that pillow. Let yourself scribble angrily F you to every single person that's pissing you off. Let your anger be expressed. If you need to grieve, let your body sob and sob and sob until you feel like there are no tears left in you. And when you do these things, when you are with yourself, after you've let the emotion out, soothe yourself. There's going to be like a need to like rub your arms or rock yourself and just let your body, get out of your mind and let your body move as it needs to. Your body has such wisdom that you just need to get in touch with again. Let yourself move and soothe, and this is how you get back into rhythm with your body and with your emotions, in alignment with yourself. And when you do, there is a stillness that comes, a peace. This is the peace that you've been craving. This is the intimacy that you've been craving. This is the connection that you've been craving with others. But they can only meet themselves as deeply as they've met themselves. or what did I say? They can only meet yourself. They can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves. If they've never experienced this peace and calm, how do you think or expect them to be able to hold that space for you? Right? Only you can give you this, this true peace and calmness that comes from being with yourself completely, presently with yourself. And from there, just ask yourself what you want. What is it that you feel like doing right now? And whether that's distracting yourself with watching TV or going outside for a bike ride or just laying in the grass, looking up at the clouds or looking, laying on the pavement, looking up at the stars, whatever it is, just let yourself do it. And that is part of healing and letting yourself be seen and understood for maybe the first time in a long time, in a long, long time. And as you experience that, you are able to start letting go of that belief that I am not seen, I am not heard, I am not understood, because now that's not true. You have been seen and understood yourself. And God, there's so much like power and wisdom in just presence with yourself. After this time period, what I usually do is I don't want to go back to the old way of thinking. So I will go on Pinterest and find some quotes that have to do with the thing that I'm moving through and healing right now. So in this case, being misunderstood and needing just empowering messages. I need to hear different thoughts that I can think, because when I start to feel the old triggered feelings, those old thoughts are going to come up, and I want to have a different thought to be able to cling to attach to try to grasp onto and embody. And so I'll go on Pinterest, I'll find a bunch of pins, I'll make a board, I'll print these out, I'll stick them in my purse, and that way throughout the day, throughout my weeks, every time I'm starting to feel that, those feelings are coming up, okay, now I'm going to open this up. Oh, that's right. I'm believing something new now. Oh, that's really good. That's really good insight. Oh, that's different perspective. That's great. As I'm going through these Pinterest quotes. Yeah, it's just very helpful because it gives you a new train of thought to get into. You're almost kind of brainwashing yourself, but like on purpose, with empowering thoughts, things that allow you to stay aligned and empowered, and help you to not revert back to the old thoughts and old ways of thinking and believing, because that brings up the old feelings. So that's everything that is within that. There's step 1, become aware of it and become, practice the exposure, the repeated exposure. Step 1.5 is everything I just went through. Step 2 is find acceptance for yourself, find acceptance when you go out into the world. Now that you have this self-acceptance of yourself, you will act from that place. You expect from that place that I accept myself. I don't need other people to accept me. And there's a shift in energy that comes. There's a shift, a dynamic energy shift, because when you place your attention on someone else and you're listening to them, but you want them to acknowledge you, people can feel that on a very subtle energy. Most people are not aware of it, but most people are not aware of it because it's such a subtle level to perceive energy on. But we can sense it. Like humans can sense when you are listening to someone, but you want something from them. And so this shifts, and when you are totally with yourself and accepting, you can then place your attention on that person solely outwardly in that direction without needing anything. And this creates an energy shift in the dynamic that you have with people. It will help you line up with people who are more receptive to you, because maybe you start putting in boundaries and you're like, I don't want to interact so much in these places where I'm not heard and seen. I deserve to be seen and heard. So maybe I'm going to go sign up on, what's that thing? It's not GroupMe, but it's like, there's like a group finder. I did this a couple years back because I wanted to find people who were interested in things that I was interested in. Go find the people who are interested in your hobbies and your passions and all those things. And you're going to start to find that people are willing to open up and talk about these things. I think for a long time I assumed, you go to school when you're a kid and your friends are just the people who you go to school with. And then you go work a job later and you're friends with these people because you work 40 hours a week with them. And you don't really realize that you don't have to be friends with the people that are in your direct vicinity. You can go find people who are actually going to get you and to understand you and see you and hear you. And that is a choice we get to make. And I don't know why it took me, 30-something years to realize that, but you kind of just get entrained in this way of, well, I guess I'll just spend time with people who are in my immediate environment, but you don't have to do that. And when you start setting more boundaries with yourself, with your interactions with other people and say, I want to be seen, heard, and understood. I want that intimacy, that connection. Then you start going, then you're like, and I can go get it for myself. I can go find the people who want to connect with me on that level. And because you've done that inner work of loving yourself and being present with yourself and accepting yourself, you're not going into those spaces being like, oh God, I hope these people accept me and see me and understand me. Because then people can sense that, right? They can sense that like you're needing something from them. And that neediness kind of pushes people away. But when you don't have that, we all have that need to be seen, accepted, and heard, right? But when you are with yourself so deeply and you've met that need, then you go out and you're not like needing it so desperately from other people. You can just show up as you, they can show up as them, and then you guys can connect. And then you get that need met even more. And it's great, right? So here's the most important thing that I want you to take away from this video. You are the way you are. You can't change the way you are. You are deep and complex and beautifully insightful and introspective and can pick up subtle energy and pick up subtle patterns, and you can see the bigger picture, and you have such a rich, beautiful, unique perspective. I know you do, because if you're watching this video, if it resonated with you, that title thumbnail, this is like, I know you then. If you suffer from these feelings of feeling not seen, not heard, misunderstood, then I know it's got to be because you've got this rich inner world, that you're different from the narrative that's out in society. And my God, we need people with a different narrative than what's out in society. I don't know about you, but the external world ain't looking too good these days. And I think rather than being like everyone else out there who was just like, oh, it's so terrible, okay, and what are we gonna do about it? That's, different. How are we gonna be different? And we need the people who are thinking differently to get out there and voice their opinion. And I know that for myself, for my whole life, I was kind of terrified of speaking my truth and being open and honest and vulnerable about what I was thinking and feeling, because it's not normal and it's cringe, as the kids say. But fuck it. We need healing in this society. So who cares what anyone thinks? This is my truth and this is what I have to share. And I'm going to share it. And whatever it is that you have to share, we need that too. And we need to shift the narrative. We need to shift the way that we think through problems, the way that we problem solve. We need people who think about things very differently, and your voice is needed and it's heard. And so it is my hope that with this video can show you how you can move through that process to heal some of that hurt, because it's not fair. It is not fair that you have to, 1, you had to deal with the hurt, you had to deal with the whole, 2, you had to deal with your whole life of feeling that hurt, 3, now you have to take the responsibility of healing that hurt when it wasn't your fault to begin with, and then 4, learn the skills of articulating your truth. How rude, like literally on top of all that. And then 5, put yourself out there so that people can hear your truth and hear your ideas and be shifted and changed by them. It doesn't have to be on a large scale. It can be on an individual level, but we need your voice. We need that voice that's different and that feels empowered, because when you speak with that, even the people who are like, I don't want to listen to the deep stuff. I don't want to go deep. I don't want to go complex. When you speak from a place of power and from your heart, people will listen. I promise. So I'm going to wrap up that video there. I think I probably got it under 40 minutes, so I'm pretty happy with that. Also, I filmed this entire video about 3 hours ago, just to realize my mic didn't pick up any of it. So I had to re-record this whole thing. It was lovely. But no, I think I got it a little more succinct, a little more concise this time, which is great. Just consider that first time a practice run. It's all part of the skill and learning process, So anyways, if you like this kind of content, I have another series called The Diary of an Alchemist, in which I am detailing the last 6 years of my spiritual healing, emotional healing, inner child work journey. And I wrote journals through all of this. So I'm working my way through those journals. And actually the one that I just filmed prior to this was about January 26th of 2019, where I dealt with interacting with people who were very close to me for most of my life. And I felt like I was growing apart from them. And so I address this feeling of when you feel like you're growing apart from people and kind of the icky feelings that come along with that, the not so great ones, and including I did not look so great in that because I was quite judgmental, but you know what? They're real feelings. They happen. We all have them. So if you're interested in that, I addressed how I felt back then. I have insight and perspective 6 years later down the line of like realizing people are just on their different paths, you know, and it's okay to just let it be what it was. But yeah, by we I mean me, go into the depths of that day. And yeah, I'm just getting tired because this is about 4 hours of filming today. I'm just happy with myself that I'm staying consistent in posting videos and stuff. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed it, make sure you're liked and subscribed and ring that bell for notifications because I am trying to be more consistent, but it will let you know when I do post. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.